Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will discuss about income and social class. External factors that influence consumer purchasing decision consist of income and social class. We will start with the explanation of income first. Income as part of work and education, and then income is a consequence of work and education. People who have high incomes tend to choose the best quality education. For example, in choosing studies in universities or school. From this, we can see GDP or gross domestic product per capita in Indonesia from 2019 until 2021. In 2019, we have 59.3 million rupiah, and then in 2020 we have 73 million rupiah, and 2020 we have 62.2 million rupiah. In this case, the situation of income in Indonesia get increasing from 3 years ago until now. The population in Indonesia has 3 points from economic sector, and the largest sector who will give highest income is services with 49.14%, and then the second is sector agriculture with the blue one, and then the last is industry. Industry is 22.36%. We have a classification of consumer income with a various level of consumer income based on social class proxy. The first level is higher income. Higher income is the people who have income per year more than 120. Upper middle income, if the people who have income 60 until 120 million per year. Lower middle income, if the people who have income per year 36 until 60 million. And then the last, lower income, if the people who have income less than 36 million per year. The result of the YouGov survey note that 54% of respondents in Indonesia prioritize saving for unexpected difficult in the next year. That percentage is the highest compared to other financial priorities. The second is meeting routine financial commit 38%, and making money from investment 37%. Respondent also priorities family protection in emergency situation with 35%, paying off debt 28%, and saving for retirement 25%. And the last is 5% return to their pre-pandemic spending habits. Population in Indonesia we can classify based on social class. There is 5 levels in Indonesia: upper 1, upper 2, middle 1, middle 2, and lower. Classification in this data based on household expenditure per month, such as source of drinking water, fuel, and household electrical power. In upper 1, 12%. If household expense per month more than 6 million rupiah. And then upper 2, if we have household expense per month 2.5 until 5 million rupiah. Middle 1 is 1.75 until 2 million rupiah. And middle 2, if we have household expense per month 1.25 until 1.5 million rupiah. And then the lower, if we have household expense per month less than 1.205 million rupiah. In Indonesia, we have society in Indonesia. The highest level is on the middle one, 35%. And the next, we will discuss about social class. Social class, the overall rank of people in a society, and we can say that social class is different from economic class because in social class individual is dependent on his social condition, not on his economic condition. So we can say social class is classified by social condition, not based on economic condition. Social class that we know have a lot of effect. The first is behavior and then knowledge related with lifestyle and access to resources. The first is behavior. Behavior is have related with social class. We know that our behavior have a lot of variation in one people with another. Consumer behavior will do something that affect with social class, such as if the people who buy the product, they can show a social class they have. If they buy something who have high value, good product with quality branded, with highest price, this is we can see the people with the high social class. And then in other case, the people who have expand their vacation in favorite place, they want, this is we can see what social class they have. We can define if someone who has social class from their knowledge. High social class has knowledge about the effect of consuming soda drinks. If someone who has good enough knowledge, they will reduce or rarely drink the product. Social class effect also in lifestyle. Someone tendency to marry into a similar social class, like in Indonesia, we have empire in Solo and Yogyakarta. We have Kesultanan in there, and but I think now it is way off, not like in the um, ancient habit. If the people who come from empire must have to marry into the similar, but I think it is way off now. And then the last is access to resources. Position in society was determined by one's relationship to the means of production. Ranking of people depend on prestige. Prestige, yeah. Many people who need this, and then power. Like in Indonesia, we have a lot of power or partai, and then wealth. Components of social class. There is occupational prestige. We can define the worth of people based on what they do for a living. And then income. Income is distribution of wealth. It's important to marketers because it determines buying power and market potential. And the relationship between income and social class are: social class is a better predictor of purchases that have symbolic aspect but low to moderate price. Income is a better predictor of major expenditure that do not have status or symbolic aspect, and then social class and income are both needed to predict purchases of expensive symbolic products. If someone in the high social class, the taste of the product he chooses will be more better, such as better on product quality, packaging, style, and the price is not a priority again. For example, someone who buy branded product, we can see that the people in the high social class. Okay, thanks a lot. Hope you can understand with this topic and enjoy your day. If you have a question, you can send by forum in Sunet. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.